Welcome back. Members of the Grand Bahama Health Services, along with executives of the Public Hospitals Authority, taking time out today to recognize one of its long-serving employees. After almost 5 decades in the healthcare sector, this outstanding employee is saying farewell to the healthcare industry. It was a celebration fit for a king. Management and staff of the Public Hospitals Authority going all out to honor a man who has given 47 years of outstanding service to the country's healthcare sector. Alexandre Burrows started out as an attendant at the Sandlands Rehabilitation Center in New Providence. He relocated to Grand Bahama in 1972 and was assigned to the business office. Burrows moved up the ranks over the years and retired as the acting financial controller at the Grand Bahama Health Services. Managing Director Herbert Brown says Burrows has left an indelible mark in the PHA.
Alexander Burrows' history is one that I think young public officers ought to be made aware of, because what I think it shows is that if you work hard and you are focused, that you can get anything in life that you are dreaming about. I would wish to encourage the young men and women in our service today to emulate what Alexander Burrows would have done throughout his career.
Administrator at the Grand Bahama Health Services, Sharon Williams, described Burrows as a stellar performer who was consistent with a standard of excellence.
He has been a consistent officer, always looking out for others, always willing to build on other persons and uplift them.
The man of the hour, Alexander Burrows, reflected on his contributions to the PHA.
I was very skillful with the knowledge that I had at the time to ensure that the government funds were spent and spent wisely. We would have taken on a number of projects, as you would have seen, the refurbishment of the Ram Memorial Hospital. That was a big project that would have happened under my reign.
Burrows says he was also instrumental in ensuring that young Bahamian nurses and clerical staff were able to further their education. He was also an activist for civil servants, as he is one of the founding members of the Public Services Union in the Northern Region. The Mayaguana native says he will now enjoy some rest and relaxation before starting another chapter in his life. Member of Parliament for Marcos City and leader of the United Democratic Party, Gregory Moss, is calling for the revitalization of a former shopping mecca. Moss, who led a delegation of supporters on a tour of the International Bazaar this week, said the once popular shopping center needs to be returned to its former glory days, which he believes will deliver a much-needed economic boost to Grand Bahama.
It is actually a blessing that you have different people, those people happen to be Bahamians, who own a property that can be revitalized, and that is the closest property to the largest landing of passengers in this country. It is the closest property to the harbor. The only thing that is stopping it is this road is closed.
Moss is talking about the closed portion of Sunrise Highway that runs through the Royal Oasis Resort. He says the reopening of that main thoroughfare is critical to the restoration of the bazaar.
This road, this east-west Sunrise Highway, that was a bridge that was separated by the Port Authority, needs to be reopened. It is a damming of the river. It is a obstruction of commerce. This is the place that tourists will come to first from the harbor. This is the place where business comes to first, which is why this was the place that was the most vibrant place in Grand Bahama. We need to reopen the roads.
Now, the Marcos City MP and leader of the UDP will hold a town meeting at the Tory Gate in the International Bazaar tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Students from St. Bonaventure University out of New York are providing insightful tips for business operators here on Grand Bahama. The team is hosting a series of workshops at the Wallace Groves Auditorium. Kimberly Mullings has the details.
As members of Enactus, a team of 45 students of St. Bonaventure University and their professor are hosting a series of seminars at the Wallace Groves Auditorium. These sessions are designed for small business owners in conjunction with the College of the Bahamas Northern Campus. After visiting the Bahamas for 12 years with Enactus, Dr. Todd Palmer says it's a pleasure to present on the topic of social media this year.
We're working with 5 or 6 businesses. We love coming to the Bahamas, and I guess the Bahamas loves us.
Visiting student Lucas Vaughn says he hopes those in attendance would understand the benefits associated with proper social media management. He says he enjoys the opportunity to share his views on the topic.
Social media is really necessary in business, and it's also beneficial, and at times I think people can think that it's daunting and a little bit overwhelming, but what we're here to do is just really simplify everything and let people know that if they really put in the effort, that they can use it to really make their business succeed a lot more. I've been to the Bahamas once before, but just as like a vacation, so it's nice to come down and really like immerse myself more in the culture and be able to actually make a difference for people, so it's been awesome.
Guest presenter from the College of the Bahamas, Northern Campus student Avion Dames, was selected to work with the students of St. Bonaventure University. He finds the seminars beneficial as a small business owner himself and hopes that it will prepare him for the future.
I was able to interact with students globally. It allows me to create links for future. I was actually able to get their insights on a topic that has so much different views and opinions. I was able to work with people. It actually prepares me for the future because as I continue to strive and go in a global market, I'm able to work with people globally. So this is kind of like a stepping stone or like a preparation exercise, I should say, to work with people on that global platform.
COB student Philippa Munnings calls the seminar a wonderful opportunity for all students and the Grand Bahama business community.
For us to be able to work with foreigners, for us to be able to learn with them and utilize the information that we learn in school, instead of it just being textbooks and tests, we're actually making this a real life simulation for others. So we're learning, and then we're helping our own kind learn while working with individuals who came all the way down here just for that.
Kimberly Mullings, ZNS Network News.
Now, the team of students from St. Bonaventure University will be here until next Thursday hosting the Enactus seminars. Regan Scrape Lovers, your big event initially set for this weekend, has been postponed. This coming Sunday, Bahamian Regan Scrape legend Delete was scheduled to perform his hit song, Who Come to Party, at a song release celebration in West Grand, Bahama. However, due to inclement weather forecasted for the weekend, he has chosen to postpone the show. The celebration is now scheduled for Saturday, January 30th at Paradise Cove in West End. Delete says all tickets will be honored at that time and guests can look forward to an amazing show.
It's also going to be a video shoot down at the scene, and I would want the best part of the island, the sun. I would like for it to be a beautiful day for the people to come by and enjoy the music, the culture, and the food all in one. Like I said, it's going to be a video shoot along with the Regan Scrape Madness, and it's going to be a big stage set up on the beach, almost in the water. So we can't do it with the rain and the rough winds and the thunderstorm.
Bahamian entertainers Papa Smurf, Tim Fire, and Keela Fang are also scheduled to perform alongside Delete on January 30th. And now it's time to ask.
We have hats, we have a lot of stuff that has been ordered for the show. So I just advise everybody you can still go to the box office, get your tickets. The only thing that's going to change is the date. Regan Scrape Madness is still going down. Delete will be there live. Y'all got a lot to expect because the Who Come to Party song and the rest of the release from my new album. It's called Global Rake, January 30th. Don't miss it. Real talk, because I ain't doing shows normal no more. Ain't doing it big like this, or we ain't doing it at all. Rake and Scrape.
And now it's time to ask the doctor.
Welcome to Ask the Doctor. Margaret from Freeport asks this question. I was wondering, Dr. Pratt, can fibroids make it difficult for a woman to get pregnant? Thanks for your interesting question, Margot. Fibroids are growths in the uterus that are rarely cancerous and does not increase your risk for cancer. They range in sizes and in location and may appear inside the uterus or on the uterus wall. Fibroids are extremely common, and most women are unaware that they even have them. Most of the time, they are found incidentally on a pelvic exam or on an ultrasound. Some women may have no symptoms at all, while others may experience heavy menstrual periods, pain in the pelvis, pain during sexual intercourse, or bladder problems. To answer your question, Margot, fibroids rarely interfere with the ability to conceive. However, there's one type of fibroid that might make it difficult to get pregnant because of its location in the uterus. If you have fibroids and have difficulty getting pregnant, please see a gynecologist so that a referral to a fertility specialist, if needed, can be made. If fibroids are found to be the cause of infertility, surgery can be done to remove them and possibly increase your chances of getting pregnant. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Don't go away. Sports is up next with Ricardo Lighborn.